Hello my wonderful people, my name na Owa. So my people, this video na about one man wey call me wetin dey go through in the hands of the woman, the wife wey bring come from Africa. When I post video about men wey dey go Africa go dey marry, na this man call me. He tell me say before people come dey hear for news say Nigerian man don use him hand kpai him wife o, nobody go know wetin happen. Say the condition wey him dey so him just prefer make he just use him hand kpai the woman, him go kirikiri, then government go collect the children because wetin the woman dey do to am so he no fit bear am again. He don try his best. So when the man call me, I come ask am say abeg I fit get this your wife contact since I don hear from you. He say no problem. He give me the woman contact. When I talk to the woman, God, I come dey shame. I come dey shame the way the woman come dey talk. Some of these women na una dey cause am wey dey insult the responsible married women wey dey Europe. Some of una be disgrace to womanhood. Yes, because wetin this woman talk, God, I just the shame. So according to the man, he say he na truck driver. In dey work, he say Monday to Friday. Sometimes he go spend 2-3 days for outside. Sometimes 2 days, depend on where in travel go, depend on how work dey. He say but weekend in the day house with a family. He say but this his wife say they get 3 children and carry am come. He say this his wife they say they communicate with his heirs. Note, I no talk say women wey dey Africa no good o. Na woman wey good na good. You marry for Europe for here o, you marry for Africa o, na woman wey good na good. It no depend on where you for marry am. The prayer we suppose dey pray na make we marry responsible woman. Woman wey good na be the prayer we suppose pray, no be where you for marry am. Okay, so according to this man, wetin cause the problem wey they get na be this one. He said this his wife still dey communicate with his ex-boyfriend wey he live for Africa. He said but the boy come dey Libya. He say as they communicate and say this thing he no like am. Say the wife tell am say no worry, they don't get anything together again, na just normal conversation. They be friends before the relationship. So relationship end, they still be friend. So he don't leave the guy before he even know you. So no fear, no problem. Say okay, no problem. You don't trust me, they jealous, he can't rest too. He said the guy can't still, cross enter Italy. The communication he can't continue because I say this thing stop am. Say the guy say no worry. He say until one day he can't see one message where the guy send can't give am. Say the guy can't write, I still love you, I'm missing you. He can't put heart for them. He said the wife won't reply. He can't smile, reply with smile. Married woman with 3 children, their husband house. Ma, when you first date, they send you this kind of message. For you to verse, stop this thing. You can't smile put. It means say it dey your mind. He say he can't confront this wife. Say see waiting in see your phone. See the wife dey verse so. You dey talk saying they still dey date am. He dey shout you dey jealous. Say the wife dey shout, see they try to claim right. He can't raise his hand, slap her. Say as he slap her, 9 quarter starting give am gbas. Say that they invest. Say the woman want do, he carry his things and his children comot for house. Say because when he don't give am gbas, he can't vest comot for house. Say before he come back, the woman pack her things with her children, comot go meet the same guy wey cause a problem between the both of them. Now they hear me. Say the woman spend about 4 days. Family come talk, but they can't say no, they do again. Family come call, settle the issue. The woman can't come back. He got and say, as you come back, so you and this guy, the communication stop am. No, they contact am again, make you stop. The woman can say, okay, no problem. He said, but the marriage not going to work well. Any small thing na quarrel. He go ask and say, make you still there with her like husband. And when they do that thing, the woman not dey gree. He said the marriage not going to go well again as before. So he can call her, confront and say, waiting in suspect you for or waiting in see. It means say you really get affair for this guy. It means say you still get, the love for him. The emotions is still they never finish. Neither my your verse. You they accuse her of waiting not know anything about. Maybe now so you they do, maybe they date other women, now make you they suspect her. The thing can cause big quarrel. He say if you want raise your hand, don't matter if you raise your hand, big man will call police. But because they don't want social can't involve for the children matter, make police involve. He can say no problem. He don't show your character, don't they obvious say the marriage, he don't tire you. He say Cutland say he go come out leave the house for you because if he continue like this, he go one day do what he not supposed to and he can't affect his children. Second go rate self-contained. So every weekend you come they carry the children, they stay with her while the woman dey. Say the woman for weekend she dey work for restaurants. So you can say okay every weekend you dey carry the children come stay with her. But I beg, him beg you one thing, no carry any man enter this house. If you want even do one, no let my children see her. The woman say okay, no problem. He say after like 6 months, 7 months, everything they okay. So later the children could tell their papa say see who they enter, see who they enter us. And the problem is that not be only one man even they enter the house. Say the converse, he can't confront this wife. So say why do they do all this thing? Why they allow our children they see all this kind thing? Say the man they complain, what you want to do? The guy where they date, you know, they get a chance for weekend. So what you expect and make him do? Make it just stay like that. You know, they live your life. Could you believe my people? This woman still they do this thing. He say now he don't tire. The woman he no want change, and the children they see all this kind of thing where they not supposed to see. So he just prefer make him do what he want do. Then the children go there under government. When I call the woman want talk. He say he be human being. Now blood they flow for a vein. Say this your husband so he no get relationship. Why what he expect to make it do? When the woman they talk, I don't feel talk everything where the woman talk. The thing he can't they make me the shame. Marry the woman. See what thing she they open her mouth they talk. I beg men, before you marry, make you think well. Because some women then be disgraced. Some women then go frustrate the man. I pray make we not marry irresponsible woman. Thank you and remain blessed.